Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel, friends. You guys know what's up. I love hanging out with you, and it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're here, friends. So, for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what do they find attractive about you? What is it that they admire about you? Now, this could be about a specific person that you have in mind, maybe someone you have a connection with or your friends, or this could be people in general. So, we're just going to try to get some messages for you to kind of give you perspective as to how others view you, and what are some of your awesome traits. All right, friends, you guys know what's up. We have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna get you reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into what do they find attractive about you? What are some of the things that draw them to you? Now, as I mentioned in the intro, this could be about one specific person that you have in mind, or this could be in general how others view you. So just make sure to take the messages as they resonate to you and, yeah, your own life. My group number ones, thank you so much for joining me here today. Now let's see if we can remind you of how awesome you are and what makes you special, friends. We all need to be hyped up sometimes. So let me be your little hype man today. All right, my group number ones, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today. For my group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number ones, what can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What are some of their qualities that they find attractive about my group number ones? What are some of my group number ones' awesome qualities? I love it. Look, that's the card that wanted to just come out of the deck. Six of Wands. You could be the life of the party, or you bring things to life. You could be someone who's very fun, very outgoing. And if you're not, you're viewed as someone who, it's like you're destined for success, is what I'm getting. You're someone that, this feels like it is if it's not my party group, it's my group that has had to give presentations, be out there, right? You're out there and you look the part, you know what to say. But I think you're really fun is what's coming through. You're fucking fun. My group number ones. Um, that's cute. All right, so yeah, like I said, even if you don't feel like you're outgoing, when you do have to go out there, when you do have to give presentations, or maybe you are getting higher and higher at your level of success, climbing that ladder, perhaps. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. So they admire how you make everyone kind of feel special. Like you either give people time, or it's like you make it a point to talk to different people or say hi, or again, there's this social aspect or this sense of recognition. We have the Emperor in reverse. So sometimes you might even, so they view you as someone who also, it's like, I don't think you necessarily like easygoing. There we go. Because I was going to say, if things don't go according to plan, it's like you're okay. And even if it's like, I don't know, it feels like they think of you as like a good time and you're pretty easygoing. And maybe your position, like you wouldn't think that, maybe because of your age, or it doesn't have to be age, your position, or your maybe even like some of you, like you're complete opposite of like your dad, if that's a thing. That's definitely not a thing for everyone. But it feels like there's something here where maybe they view you as someone who gets out of their comfort zone, or you do things that other people like wouldn't do. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So you know what it also is? I was having a hard time kind of putting this into words, but now I understand. This almost feels like you might be a little reckless sometimes, but it works out for you. This feels like maybe you didn't go down a path that most people do, where they take control and take charge of things in a certain way, and you're maybe a little bit more outside of the lines. It literally almost feels like success or attention or looks without even maybe trying, or just doing it in your own way, if that makes sense. So yeah, very exciting person here. So, a little side note that's coming in, they do kind of feel that sometimes you don't really, this isn't for everyone, but this is for some of you, that maybe you don't really like read the room before you come in acting like yourself. Like, say you're someone who's like got jokes, or you're just lively, and then you walk into a conversation or a room and they had just been talking about something serious or something else. And you might come in and be like, I just heard, where's the donuts? I don't know. Maybe it's like an office thing, but they view you as being upbeat, at least when it comes to the environment that they know you from. So, say that when you're home, you're someone that just needs rest and you just kind of shut it off. Um, I almost feel like some of you guys are really good performers. Maybe you guys are actors, or were in theater or dance, or I don't know. There's something here about being a good performer. They feel like you can manage a crowd, or you can manage something that's like required of you, but it does require uh, some form of, like I said, presentation or something like that. Why the Six of Pentacles? The Tower. So yeah, they view you as being you're someone that kind of does things your own way. And you do make some people feel like, God, how do they do that? Or that couldn't be me. And maybe at first, for some, it comes off as a triggering kind of feeling, but then that kind of wears off. And then they're like, wow, like group one just be doing the thing, or like they do it their way, or, you know, because it does feel like you're not afraid to ruffle feathers, if need be. Or it's like you may not even really, like I said, the reading the room thing might also kind of be tied into this, where maybe there's just a lack of awareness or a lack of care in certain places or spaces. So they feel like every time they see you or know something about you or talk to you, or you you always have, like, if it's not updates, you have something like exciting or positive, like there's something going on, like maybe you're even someone that has stories, like you have random shit that happens to you, and then when you tell the story, people are like, what? All right, why the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, so they really admire that you don't give a fuck what you say, who gets upset, or you speak your mind. They also admire, like, they think you're very intelligent, and that you know how to, okay, they also admire the fact that you can be either a little cold or cutthroat, or say what you got to say. Again, you're not afraid to ruffle feathers. You might be saying things that other people are thinking but wouldn't say out loud, and again, there's this feeling of, God, that could never be me, or I don't know how they do that. um And even though, like we said, it might kind of, on the flip side, also be a little triggering for people around you, for those that like see you and that are around you or involved with you, they really like that. It's almost like the way you talk, or how like spicy you are in some kind of way. Now, if that's not you, maybe you have innovative ideas, or you are really, maybe you're like an expert in a certain field that you get like your eyes just light up. That's the other thing I'm getting. You get really excited. Um, and you're also like willing to do things that other people aren't, in order to get what you want. whether that's a goal or a situation or a job or, maybe speaking your mind. All right. Why the Hermit in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse? There's something here coming through about how you show emotion or how you react, maybe. Why the Hermit in reverse with the Ace of Cups? Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's something here about emotions. I think you just speak your mind about the things you care about. And you may know when it's time to no longer give second chances or to remove yourself or from a situation. You may also like go against the grain a little bit to some degree. I think so, to some degree, at least to whoever these people are, this person is that I'm picking up on that sees this in you. Yeah, because it feels like they've watched you or they've seen you do this or go through this or have known you long enough to kind of see this in you. They also see you as being very giving, or you give what you have, even like you'd give the, like, what do they say, like the shirt off your back to someone who needed it. Or you're someone who organizes and like collects money for others again, and it might be a cause that, you know, not everyone is talking about, or like, I don't know, there's something here. It's like you're in your own lane. So you shine really brightly in, especially in those areas. Thoughts, ideas, passion for what you believe in, um, doing things that other people would be uncomfortable kind of speaking on or acting, or, so there's a sense of admiration. What else, please? What makes my group number ones attractive? What draws this person or people to them? The Five of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you want to kind of make things better. They see you as being very giving. They do. They think the way you go about it sometimes, though, there's like a almost like a hard edge to you. So you could want to help people. Yeah, Two of Cups. Even to those that, like, maybe sometimes don't show you the same. Maybe they feel that way because of themselves. Yeah, for those that were like triggered kind of like earlier on or at some point by how you show up, they could have seen this side of you where they're like, wow, you didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to. And you did, or you offered, or you were there for me, and that's a really beautiful thing. This person, especially if it's one person that this is talking about, or that you have on your mind, they view you as being like, it's a lot of their wishes kind of come true in this connection or this relationship, or these feelings that they have for you grew stronger because of this. But at the same time, you're someone that makes them uncomfortable sometimes, or it's because you've kind of triggered growth in them. Maybe they're gaining different perspectives, they're learning something from you in a way that maybe they didn't, yeah, they didn't even think of, or when you guys first met or connected. Now, if this is talking about how people view you in general, I feel like, again, there's something here where you let go, and it's like you do you, and they see that makes you happy, or they see what that brings out in you. And they love that. And they love that for you. All right. Anything else, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So you may have like a broad kind of range of things that you're passionate about or care about, or maybe like right now it's this, and then in a few months or in a few weeks it's something else, but not in a bad way. I'm not saying that like you can't commit. No, it's not in a bad way. It's in a, this is what drives you, or this is what you're excited about. So it's like continuing, it's continuous work. Now, this could also be for those of you that are performers, that these are like short gigs or something that isn't like too long term, or, um, but they see you kind of living in your passion right now. All right. My group number ones. That's what I have for you today. Let's get you guys some oracle cards to get you some closing messages. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else can we know? What do they find attractive about my group number ones? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What else do they find attractive? Abundance. Yeah. Your energy, you guys. Literally, like you could even be like this way towards your like health, your vitality. Look, surrender. The way you just maybe go with the flow, and people might ask you, well, what's your long-term plan, or what are you going to do after that? And you're like, you know what? I don't know, but I love this now, or this is, it's like you don't worry maybe about what the timelines that other people might kind of try to put on you, their own shit, right? Space. So that you might be someone who like pops in and out of their life, and every time you come back, it's like you've been up to something, you've been, you have stories to tell, and protection. Again, this feeling of maybe you go cold or disconnect, or you protect yourself. Maybe you've even shown this person kind of things about what protecting themselves or their energy, or their peace, how to do that, or what that means. All right, my group number ones, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, and I hope it reminded you of how awesome you are. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what do they find attractive about you? What draws them to you? So this could be a specific person on your mind, or this could just be people in general. Whatever it may be, though, I want to remind you today of what makes you amazing and special. And yeah, let me hype you up. Sometimes we need it, friends. So let's get to it. My group number twos. And if you find yourself watching this reading, just know that the views are going to be lower because, no, it's like this isn't as popular as a topic. So you might find that the reading might resonate even more so. So you guys will have to let me know, though. Yeah, and I never say this, but if you're into the readings, make sure to give them a little thumbs up, friends. All right, let's get to it. Thank you for joining me here today, my group number twos. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? What attracts them to my group number twos? What attracts people or this person that's on their mind to my group number twos? What makes my group number twos amazing and special? Messages for my group number twos, please. What does this person find attractive about them? What do people find attractive about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Ooh. Wow. Nopals, wow. Well, you're like all the things. You're all the major arcana things. What don't they love about you, bitch? Yeah, they view you as someone who you know who you are. You're either very dedicated to your culture, tradition, religions, therapy work, teaching. Maybe you're a professor, maybe you're a speaker, maybe you're someone who is trying to write a system, but this would be writing it in the correct way, which is through legal ways, not taking your matters into your own hands ways is what's coming through. And the reason I have to clarify is because this is the complete opposite of like unhinged. It's very, very controlled energy, or very precise, I should say. It's almost like tactical in some way. Now, this could be that maybe some of you guys went to school for law, or you are, oh, I just heard like immigration. So maybe like immigration lawyer, or maybe you're working on reform. I don't know. There's something coming through though. Definitely something with a system. Now, of course, it does not have to be relating to law. That's just literally what came through very strongly. But this is someone who has a very positive impact to make in the world and in those around them. Now, if this is a specific person, like if it's someone that you are interested in, then you hold all of the same morals, beliefs that they do, that they find like they're just so drawn, like they want to move things forward with you. It's like this is what I've been wanting. So you hold a lot of qualities that this person or people around you admire. You could have recently moved or started a new chapter. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. You're truthful. You're truthful, and there's something about you that either goes by the book or you're writing a book. you know there's just something here that cannot be ignored. You just it's so beautiful, my group number twos. It feels like this is a lot of positive impact that this person and those around you, because it does not feel like it's just coming from one person for most of the group. But if you're just thinking about this one specific person, then let's say that this person feels like you're very, very dedicated, and you hold a lot of qualities that they admire. There's something here about you speaking the truth, or you living in your truth. Why the Hierophant, please? Messages for my group number twos. What makes them attractive? What are they drawn to when it comes to my group twos? Why the Hierophant? The Strength card. You're just so dedicated, and they see you living in your purpose. Yeah, this person, they're like, wow, this is what it looks like when someone is in alignment with what they're meant to be doing. Yeah, this feels like it's a life, it's like a mission, it's like your life's purpose. They feel like you don't view yourself in certain ways, or if it's not that, they admire, maybe sometimes your optimism might come off as a little bit naive, but they love that about you. They like how you move on from situations or people, or maybe you moved on from another career or something else that wasn't working out, and you weren't afraid to kind of start over. And even if you were, you did it anyway. So this person has seen you level up, or these people have seen you level up. They feel like you, like, that strength in that Hierophant, it's like, that's no joke. It's almost like unbreakable, unshakable, your beliefs or whatever you're dedicated to. Or if you're like a teacher, or if you're, a therapist or something like this, some kind of healer maybe, it's like you're so strong, or maybe you even have like strong hands, strong healing hands. Like, this is a group that I would not be shocked if like your at the end of your name was something something that signified your status. Like a professor, doctor, doctorate. I don't know. Maybe you go by Miss or Mr. At your work, or where whatever you do. Wow. Who are you guys? Now, if you guys have, if this is like spiritual work you do, I know that a lot of readers watch. So this could be like they think you're, I mean, all of the things, but apply it to that work. It's like you're meant to do this. All right, why the Chariot? Why the Nine of Cups? And why the Seven of Swords in reverse? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so they view you as being a little impatient sometimes, or maybe you've doubted yourself along the way. Maybe at one point you were having a hard time, maybe trusting the process, or there's things here that you've learned. So, um, it's like before you go into school, you're one person, and when you come out, you're another one, right? Because your beliefs have changed, you've learned new things, you've lived, and it's almost like that. Like maybe there's been some kind of transformation that they've watched you kind of go through. And like I said, maybe this person saw you doubt yourself, or they saw you get frustrated, or, you know, um, in some way, but you worked through it. Like that stuff just, it was like moments, and you still went after, go after what it is that you want. They also think you're really fun. They like how, your humor, or how you dress, or how excited you get. There's a level of curiosity that comes through with you, almost like childlike wonder, um, that also comes through. And they think it's cute that you have certain habits or certain things that you haven't outgrown. Like, you could be a professor. You could be like a person at working at a, I don't know, NASA, SpaceX, or you could have this high position, and then what no one knows is you go home and you like have stuffies on the bed, or you play video games, or you watch cartoons, or watch kids movies. Like there's something here where it's like that's cute. Maybe like you have like a collector of like little toys or something. Very, very cute. Yeah. This they love your love for things, and that you give them, that you give people. So they see you as being a very sweet person. I just heard thoughtful as well. What else, please? Thank you, Spirit. What makes my group number twos attractive? What are they attracted to? What is this other person drawn to my group number twos? What draws them to them? Thank you, Spirit. The world. Yeah, you could have graduated, or you could have entered a next level. You guys are working to maybe change the world. Yeah, we dropped one. Hold on, guys. All right, friends. The one we dropped was the Five of Swords in reverse. All right. They feel like you're easygoing, easy to get along with. What else, please? Why the Chariot with the Hanged One? Where do we leave off? Oh, yeah, we left off on you possibly changing the world, friends. Maybe it's something that your outlook on things for the future, it's like very optimistic. Maybe you have these ideas, or you're dedicating yourself to something that it makes Maybe it takes away, it makes things better, whether for people around you, the planet, or something like that. I feel like this person or these people admire, like you're someone who does good for others. Why the Chariot and the Hanged One? We have the Seven of Wands. You fight for what you believe in. You put in the effort. You defend. You could defend your friends, or you're protective. Yeah, I definitely think that someone that's just this dedicated to things is someone who is pretty protective. All right, what else, please? What do they find attractive? And to my group number twos, what draws them to my group number twos? What do they find attractive? Temperance. I feel like you protect your peace. Yeah, you bring healing as well. You bring different outlooks. You are good at kind of, this person feels like you've helped them see opportunity where maybe they didn't, because of the way that you kind of think, the way that you are. We have Devil in reverse. They feel like you're someone who has learned lessons, or you know what it's like to go through some kind of change, or leave behind addictions or behaviors. And here's that Ace of Wands. You're exciting. It's a new beginning. Your optimism keeps coming through, or your outlook and how you make others people feel. It's almost like you see the good in people, or you see the good in things. All right. They might also like the fact that maybe there's certain things that you block out, like social media or things going on in the world, and not in a bad way, but just in a way where you focus on what you can do, or you focus on doing good in life and around you. All right, my group number twos. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? What do they find attractive about my group number twos? What draws them to my group number twos? Ooh, comfort and trust. They know they can trust you. I'm telling you, something about your home or what you built, or they can rely on you with that comfort. You make people around you comfortable. Rest. You take care of yourself. You protect your peace. We were getting that earlier. Happiness and ideation. You have your ideas of maybe what it is to be happy, or it's like they've learned from you. Again, there's this optimism here in how you view the world, or how you think, or how you view them, and then in return it makes them kind of feel different, or see things differently, or see themselves differently in a positive light. Feels really good. Your energy's chill. My group number twos. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have a little hype up reading for you, friends. We are going to be reminding you of what attracts people to you, or a specific person on your mind. We are going to be asking the question of what draws them to you. What do they find attractive about you? And my group number threes, you guys know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube. So, especially with this one, if you don't recognize yourself in the reading, it's just probably not for you. But all right, friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. Let me be your little your hype man today, your little hype woman, and remind you what makes you so amazing. My group number threes, thank you for joining me. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? All right, so yeah, this could be a specific person on your mind, or just how people view you. So just take the messages how they pertain. But for my group number threes, please, what do they find attractive about my group number threes? What do others or this person find attractive? What draws them to my group number threes? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes, please. What attracts them to my group number threes? What do they find attractive about my group number threes? What do others or this person find attractive about them? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Page of Swords. It could be your texts, if this is someone, if these are like people that you communicate with, or this person that you talk to. It could be how you message them. Yeah, your communication, how you congratulate them or celebrate them, or overall, there's this feeling here of Four of Wands. It's almost like they can count on you. Now, this also feels like for some of you, it's like the content that you share, they love it. Maybe you curate, or maybe you create something. There's this feeling here, though, of letting them know, letting them know, and it makes them feel good, or it makes them, they like what they see. They also like to hear about your plans of like the future, or maybe things that you celebrate, or messages for my group number threes, please. What do they find attractive about my group number threes? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a sense of consistency here, where it's almost like they can rely on you. You're someone who, you're very private. Yeah, they feel like they can trust you, and they love talking to you. If this is someone that you're involved with, this is like make out energy too. By the way, that's not for everyone. But if this is someone who gets to visit your home, or, you know, it's like they love that. And they love being in the privacy of your home, and it's like they don't want to leave. This Knight of Pentacles tells me like, I have no plans of changing. You could also be very dedicated or very committed. You could also have a routine or keep to a tight schedule, and they admire that. They're like, man, I need to be more like that, because it feels like it brings you a sense of peace. They also find if this is like speaking about being in your home, they find it to be very peaceful. Very peaceful. And they feel like like I said, they either would just want to stay, they don't want to leave. But at the same time, this might be like your own private visits, or, you know, what you guys talk about or what you share, it stays between you. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So there could be something unconventional about you. Maybe you're someone who travels. If you're someone who like, it's your content that people admire, it's like because of the things that you do that maybe others don't get to experience. Now, if this is talking about one specific person or the people like immediately around you, this is talking about how they like your unconventional approach to things. There is something here about you. I feel like you're very loyal, or it's like there's a sense of security that they feel with you or around you or in your home. All right, let's continue. Why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? What do they find attractive about my group number threes? What draws them to my group number threes? You're a hard worker. It's like maybe you're just so dedicated. Again, there's something here about dedication, and how like peaceful you are, how you heal, how you make them feel better. You're someone that others could be jealous of, or you're very protective. You're very protective. So you could have recently, you could be recently like celebrated or reached some milestone. And if so, there could have been some kind of tension or conflict around you, but they view you as someone who's being really private, and you just kind of mind your own business. Yeah, they feel like you're someone who, it's almost like you choose peace, or you choose your peace. Look, the Justice. The justice. I don't know why I've been putting "thes" in front of everything, but here we are. All right, we have Senor Justice showing up next to the Fool. So yeah, you've worked hard for something. You maybe didn't you maybe didn't go out. You maybe didn't choose other things. Maybe you stayed in and worked and dedicated yourself. It's almost like you did this in private, and now the others kind of get to see the fruits of your labor, or the something that is going good for you. They do feel like there's people around you that have either caused conflict or that are jealous. They admire how you they admire how you show up, how you hold your head up high, and how hard you've worked, again, for what you have or for this new beginning, or how hard you've worked to reach this level of peace. Because this could also signify inner work, you know? I mean, it is pentacles, so more than likely it is like something that you're actually, but just throwing it out there. All right. You could also be like self taught in something, and they admire your curiosity, like how you just seek information or like learn. They think you're really funny, or like there's something like very charismatic about how you talk, or the stories, or how you joke, how you flirt, depending on what this is or who it is. It's just all kind of coming through. All right. Tell me more, please. Messages for my group number threes. What makes them attractive? Well, you're literally the opposite of boring. And here's the thing, they feel like, so you could be very selective on who gets to see this side of you or who you talk to. Or if it's not that, it's almost, again, there's maybe you do stir like a little bit of jealousy around people around you, because this is giving the energy of like, I think you could entertain anyone, or you're it's like easygoing energy. You could also like bring it to this person's attention, like through your conversations or things you have to say. Maybe you make them realize like opportunities that they have that they may have not realized were there. It's almost like they feel privileged to have this connection to you, or talk to you, or get to see you in this way, because it feels like they've gained something from it, from watching you, or being around you, or just, yeah, knowing you. Why the Four of Wands with the Moon in reverse? Yeah, you've worked hard, and it does feel like you maybe have had to defend your place, or defend something from people that didn't understand. Or if it's not that, it's there's this level of protectiveness. Maybe you've even, like, when you see again, that what this was the group, right? That there was a feeling here of moving on from things. Or no, maybe that was another group. I don't know. um, if if you felt drawn to another group, there might be a message for you somewhere else. But um, yeah, because maybe you've had to kind of fight your way to where you're at, or you work in a competitive environment, or there's this energy here where you maybe did things your way, and now there's growth. All right, if this is like one specific person, it feels like you pushed back on them, or you called them out, or maybe you were held them accountable in some way, and it made them realize things. What did they realize? I'm not really sure, but I know they realized something. They realized you weren't the one to mess with. Why the Eight of Wands with the Hierophant in reverse? So you could have healed through something, or this person could have watched you kind of go through some kind of breakup or a change in direction. We're going to put those upright. Because if this is someone that you were involved with, and they may have like missed out, or I'm not getting that like from any of the cards, but I'm getting that if this was a connection, that could have been what they realized. All right, let's put these here for now. So you're someone who's worked hard on yourself or in your life, and you see your worth. You've built a home. There's something here about your home that they really like. Yeah, you're someone who creates dreams. If this is a person, it's like you're their dream person, or you've created like your dream job or dream career, or dream family, or you're someone that will. Yeah, you're someone who's really magical. You give life to things, and it's almost like they feel like the person that ends up with you is going to be so lucky. Like, I can't tell if that's what they think of themselves, or, depending on who this is. Now, if this is like overall your family, they view you as being someone who has done things your way and built like the perfect life for yourself. And maybe they didn't understand you at some points, but they really admire this about you, your dedication. You're someone who's really exciting and fun. And you maybe have like life experiences that are magical or a little out of the ordinary that other people benefit from. If you're a parent, they view you as being an amazing parent, nurturing, loving, giving. If this is a person, there's a lot of strong energy here that they feel, and that draws them to you. It's almost like, how can I not be attracted to you? So you're someone who's really protective. If you're a parent, it's like you're very protective of your kids, and they like that. All right. If you've manifested or dreamt up your own business or your own something, it's like they love that. I don't think that they know people like this. It's like people like you don't come around too often, is what's coming through. All right, my group number threes. Well, that's a little bit about what makes you amazing. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for all these messages today. Messages for my group number threes, please. What else can we know? Isolation. You maybe did this by yourself, or you kind of work independently or have put in this work. Consciousness. Maybe you disappeared for a while, and when you reemerge, it's almost like you're grown. Success. Maybe you isolated in order for your success. You think differently. Pain in reverse. Again, there's that Three of Swords in reverse, watching you heal. And we have sadness. So this person has seen you on the come up. It feels like that Three of Swords in reverse let us know that there's this recognition here of you healing yourself. Maybe they even saw you go through a breakup or divorce or a major life change in that way, and they saw you overcome. This person has seen you grow. All right, my group number threes, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.